Okay, this is showing me I'm back. Frustrating. Frustrating. Whatever. Okay, although it's almost 10, I might want to be done pretty soon. What was I doing with my life? Let's hope something survives this fire. Ogre? Ogre. Ogre died. Okay, never mind. Oh, almost walked right out of here. I have to walk in all these forest squares oh wait, these are the forest squares. I was in the wrong forest. Okay, that feels stupid. That was stupid. Maybe I would be more correct to say. These friggin' cats. I wonder how far my camera reaches. Would we be able to see this cat activity here? You see the black cat looking in the cat hole. You see directly on the other side of the cat hole the orange cat lurking. Lurking. He says, "How dare you be elderly in my home?" That's what he says. I wonder if I should get the heal spell. You know how I unlocked heal? Especially in a version of this game where you're allowed to forget spells. Like, there can be an argument... Oh, I used up all my cures. There can be an argument, I think, for picking up a spell that you know you might not keep forever. Getting the evasions still, like, triggers my dopamine. Okay. We have walked through all these tiles once. We are going for round 2. Steel gloves. We can get steel gloves. Okay, this quest is complete. I can do the 4 crazy horse thing now. Okay, I haven't triggered that really. Okay, let's talk to the dwarf smith. Get a hammer. Oops. I don't even remember where the money is. Okay, here's the dwarf money. We a crystal eye, even the blind can see. Nicked. That's how Scottish dwarf people talk, right? Yes. Hi, Dwarven Smith. Complete. We should get a hammer. That I don't want to do. Gain access to the ship and chainmail. Iron armor from a chest. I don't even know if that exists in every version of the game, because I swore I checked every chest in Dawn of Souls when I was playing that last, and I could not find it. That was a wargwolf trying to run away from me. Not so tough now, are you? You also don't give particularly good rewards. Free antidote, though. That's nice. Hair of the dog that bit you, I guess. Oh, we got paralyzed. How novel. Do 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 do. So I think what I might want to do is be done soon. It's been a couple hours, and I had the stream drop a few minutes ago. My kids will be going to bed soon. I might want to finish up, document what I've done. It'll also give me a chance to, like, review the quests for this part of the game a little better and know what I'm getting into. Maybe even make myself somewhat of a plan for the Marsh Cave. Because apparently I'm going in without Thundara, which is not my preference, but it's fine. That said, I could actually go get a couple more quips in Elfland, and I think I should. I can do that before we wrap. Because apparently I have access to a helm, bronze gloves and steel gloves. Not really any new spells. Mithril sword. If I can afford the Mithril sword, do you think I ought to just get it? Maybe I should. Oh, I should grab a Mithril hammer. Or, not Mithril hammer. Hammer. Lame hammer. I actually should. It's dumb, but I should. Not just because it's this tiny, tiny damage boost for the useless white mage's attack. But, it actually is in a couple of future quests, so... Okay. I mean, you don't lose anything. They'll be more effective. I can get a large knife, that one that we fought all the stupid goblin guards for, but you can also pick one up in the Marsh Cave, so I don't think I'm going to rush that. Let's see the white mage's awesome damage. There we go, 13. Hey, big spender. Dig the splendor. Okay. Oh! I kind of like this. I mean, yeah. If we do this and they survive, we get 2 more of those checkboxes. Yeah. This is showing that I have not dropped, so figure that out. I don't know, man. I don't know. Alright. Ogre and Gur-Ogre, or Ogre Chief, survived Fyra, so I checked off the 2 little boxes there. That's nice. I think probably by the end of Marsh Cave, and certainly by the end of Astos, we'll be able to get Thundara. But not the Eye of Thundara. Okay. Hop in here. Mithril sword. Oh, it doesn't exist here! Of course it doesn't exist here. You know, in that case, maybe the saber is actually useful. That's annoying. I didn't unlock the broadsword because it required everyone dying, and I didn't want to do that, so... I don't think it's going to make sense for me right now. So I will buy the fighter this awkward weapon. I guess it's good. Okay. Fine. I think we don't get any new spells. Blizzard, Fire, Fire Asleep. That's it for Black Magic in the whole game right now. White Magic, I could go get Sleep. May as well, I guess. Or not Sleep, Heal. Heal. Protect, Silence, I have. The Heal is sort of interesting. Heal we could make use of. Maybe for now. Where does Heal live? I'm probably not going to want that at endgame, but for now, you're back, baby. I was just planning on finishing. I was just going to buy up my new unlocked equipment and be done. So it won't be for long. I like that it's that you're back, baby. That's very useful. Okay. I actually haven't unlocked any shield at all yet, which is a shame. There is a way to do that in the first town. Leather cap, well, we can get that on 2 characters, and helm on 1. And then I can get some kind of gloves, can I not? Maybe not. No gloves? Oh, I thought I could buy like a gauntlet or something here. Okay. Well, oh, wait, that's illegal. Illegal! Okay. Shame now. He's not wearing gloves. I don't think it's worth going all the way back for gloves, though. So we'll just deal with that. Probably need a few more, like, antidotes and potions for the Marsh Cave. Maybe a sleeping bag or 2. I don't want to go crazy. Phoenix down. I'm only going to buy items that are actually in the original game. If I come across others, I'll deal with that, but... Okay. Illegal! Yes. Okay. Alright. So, supposing I'm going to be done now, I think it's a good time to be done. What quests are coming up? If I can make some enemies, like... Win one battle with only the party's white mage alive. Like, I guess I could do it pretty easily if I stripped everyone else of their armor. But... Why would I find a raid? You're the only one watching. I think. I seem to have, like, leaned on the volume button or something. What did I do? Yeah, I, like, flicked my ear and... yeah. Alright. I don't think I'm gonna do that. I could... Wait, helm. I thought... I have helm. That must be some other thing. Oh. I might have mixed something up. That's unfortunate. I'll have to check that. Because I definitely didn't do that quest. That might have been the thing that unlocks the other leather item. The, what is it? Wait, am I allowed the leather shield? I'm not allowed the leather shield. Hope I didn't have that on long. Did I? It might have been for the leather shield. I'm kind of confused by this now, honestly. Okay, I hope I didn't do something illegal. If I did, I don't think I broke anything. Alright. Leather head protection. So wait, if I go to quest list, and I go to Old Man and His Worms... Old Man and His Cows, the first one. That's the leather armor. Are there 2 things that unlock Helm? I got a lot of these quests done. Why does it say I have Helm? Okay, leather gloves. Helm. But I didn't do it, I guess? Did I do this? I don't think I did this. Protect. Cure, rapier. Yeah, I got that, got that. Ah! Okay, there are 2 things that say they give you Helm. Leather head protection. Well... that got confusing. So I do have access to Helm, I don't have a leather shield. What unlocks the leather shield? Or does something unlock the leather shield? Oh, I should do the thing where I talk to Matoya. Oh, so many quests. Kill 4 enemies with the party's fighter while he's inflicted with the dark status. That's so hard because dark status doesn't transfer between battles. So you have to be affected by dark and then beat the whole battle, basically. It's going to be shadows. Those are in the Marsh Cave. That would be great, actually. Temper. Oh, that's weird. This is barely doable. Okay. Oh, that's a weird one. Hey, I should do that. I can do that. Not quickly or anything. With Null Shock unlocked, and it is, starting from Matoya's cave, I want to talk to Matoya anyway. With a character who can cast Thunder leading the group. Ugh. Gross. Okay. Yeah, I'll try and squeeze in this one. I think I need an inn, and I need to visit Matoya, the witch. Black Mage just got completely creamed by sharks. Okay, well, I mean, that's sort of a free point for me. How exciting this is. Each party member must die and be revived in the clinic at least once. I'm really close to achieving this magnificent goal. Your mother's going to bed? Okay. So, in this game, the character at the top, leading, gets targeted the most. So, like, you don't actually want a Black Mage in the lead. Doesn't matter for these easy fights. Why is it showing... Oh, I did that. With Null Shock unlocked, start from Matoya's cave with a character who can cast Thunder. This is terrible. Alright. Fight and kill a shark, 5 Buccaneers, a solo shark. That's somewhat uncommon. Maybe I don't want to do that today. She just keeps stubbing her toe. Steal your stuff, you blind old lady. Okay. Yeah, she needs a new eye. I would normally really like to fight these guys, but I have a black mage in the lead, and I'm not doing that. Okay, solo shark. Bring it on, bring it on. Where's the one shark? Nope. Wrong. You were not supposed to show up today. In the NES version, I feel like I encountered solo sharks all the time, but I don't even feel like I've encountered a shark just on its own yet. Sharkless. Yes, I am sharkless. And I'm not happy about it. I did just start this, though. 5 Buccaneers is rare. Okay, that is not a solo shark, so it doesn't count, right? This Hawkeye Rules guy. I don't know him from any other Game FAQs topics. He just showed up, made a whole bunch of quests. This is like a contest to see which group of us can run away from the other the fastest. Them missing their running attempts. Very silly. No, I'm sorry, gentlemen. I don't want to deal with you right now. You're not solo enough, Shark. You're not playing the proper Shark solo. And here's my new bassist, a Shark. I'm finding a lot of duo Sharks, Shark duets. The 5 Buccaneers are relatively rare too. Like, Buccaneers, out of the sea enemies, they're probably the least common. Although there's a trick you can use to encounter them a lot on the NES version. And making sure that 5 of them are actually in the fight requires quite a bit of luck. But I'd really like to get base Thunder, like regular Thunder. That'd be really handy for these underwater battles. That'll still be useful later on, like Sea Shrine. Jugga Jigga Wugga. Is that what the shark plays? Here you go, shark. I'm Kissy Boots and she plays bass. Perfect. Good job escaping. Locke doesn't mind at all. There's no limits on how you do this. You just need to... Like, I could go to the inn and sleep. The Black Mage watched as the party's White Mage... There's the 5 Buccaneers. Cast Null Shock on the party and thought how wonderful it would be to use lightning as a damaging spell. They started reading all the tomes of magic that they possibly could and still found nothing. He did, however, learn that Matoya had knowledge that preceded the books. It seemed like if someone could pay Matoya a visit and run an errand for her, they could cast thunder with the best of them. And the errand happens to be the blind woman living alone in the cave. Really hates sharks, but not sharks that show up with Sahagins. Just sharks on their own, individual sharks. She also doesn't like groups of 5 Buccaneers. And for some reason, 4 goblins, because screw those 4 goblins in particular. I am starting to think... That's not actually the end of the sentence, although that would be fun. That this game doesn't have solo sharks. Is it irrational? You're gonna look up whether the game has solo sharks? I can tell you there's solo sharks in the NES version, but I mean, I've been sailing the 7 seas for a good long time today, and have not met this particular type of enemy. So it's funny, like, what do you... You're gonna find wildly different answers depending on where you look. The information about this game that has, like, proliferated the most is going to be from the NES. It's going to be from the olden days. You're going to find the Gamer Corner Guide site and the FF Origins site and stuff like that. There's this guy, I think his online handle was The Collector. And he made a site called FF Origins. I think it's still up and at fforigins.net. And, like, for a long time he had to say, like, I had the name first. Because he literally booked the name of the site before they released Final Fantasy Origins. Which is funny, because Final Fantasy Origins released in, like... What do you mean it does not have solo sharks? But the NES version definitely had solo sharks. You looked it up. If it's one of those AI-based Google answers, you know that those are trash, right? As of this recording. Does FF1 Pixel Remaster have solo sharks? Well, the stupid AI answer actually tells me that they do. Did you find... Was the answer you found a Reddit answer? Maybe I should just accept multiple sharks, or maybe I should just never get Thunder. It's not like the game's going to be hard if I never get Thunder. Holy Sahaga, it was the AI. Well, the AI, the same AI told me, yes, there is such a thing as a solo shark encounter. The one that pops up under Google when you Google the question. It's very often wrong, and it's not going to understand the differences in the different versions of this game. But you know that's the same AI that tells people eat 2 to 3 small rocks per day. We are not at the singularity today. Like, I've done a lot of sea encounters today, and for me to not encounter a solo shark is weird. There were definitely a lot of solo sharks in the 80s. But habitat destruction has led to the eradication of the solo shark that plays base. You know, this is actually an enormous waste because I've been running from every fight and now I have to pay to revive this idiot again. I think I might just mark this quest abandoned. I think it might not be possible in this version of the game. Maybe I'll mark it open. If I happen to encounter a solo shark later, then I'll deal with it. But it's kind of awkward because it involves having the stupid black mage at the start of the party. Is there plastic in this game? If you're asking that because there was no plastic in the 1980s, I can assure you that there was. I really thought I had a leather shield. But it's not there. Oh, 50 bats. Goodness. Okay, there's not that many more quests we can do before the Marsh Cave. Almost none. Really, very close to none. 50 bats. Yeah, there's bats in a lot of things, especially the Earth Cave. So, like, you don't even have to worry about it yet. I'll have to track the bats I talked to in the Marsh Cave. Find the iron armor. The silver one is not as achievable as it used to be because you can't get the early silver sword, mithril sword. Oof. Visit Matoya. This one I could do. But I'm gonna be done for today. I'm gonna be done. I think I'll just snap some screenshots of my setups here. Such as they are. It's a weird magic list. But it's fine. It's fine. We're doing fine. Okay. Yeah, how bad can it be at level 10? Holy moly. Okay. Gonna be done. Who should I raid? I don't know who to raid. No, is anyone doing anything I like? Games Done Quick is hosting something related to Hatsune Miku. That's different. Team race to beat 20 Final Fantasy games on RPG Limit Break. Funny. But who's going to appreciate a raid from a person with basically one viewer? I think I'm going to just not do that. So I'm going to close up for today. I'm looking forward to playing more of this. I'm going to make sure I save a copy. Should be good. Okay. Thanks for joining me. See you in a couple seconds.